What's the best real-life example of actions speak louder than words you've ever seen? I still remember the first time Marcus walked into our photography club. He literally tried to sit behind a potted plant in the corner. I'm not kidding, behind an actual ficus tree. When we did introductions, his voice was so quiet, we all leaned forward just to hear his name. For weeks, he was just there. Taking notes during meetings, never sharing his photos when we did critiques, always the first to volunteer for cleanup, but the last to speak up about anything else. I figured he'd drop out like most shy freshmen did. Then one day, our president was stressed about organizing the annual showcase. Budget was tight, venue fell through, and half the club was ready to cancel. I watched Marcus shift in his seat, open his mouth, close it, then finally, barely above a whisper, say, "What if we use the abandoned warehouse on 5th Street?" We all turned. Marcus went red, but kept going. He'd scouted it, talked to the owner, even sketched out a lighting plan using Christmas lights and mirrors to make it look professional. His hands shook holding that crumpled paper, but his idea? It was brilliant. That showcase, best we ever had, the warehouse transformed into this moody, artistic space that perfectly matched our urban photography theme. But here's the moment that changed everything. At the end of the night, our president asked who organized it, and the entire club pointed to Marcus. He looked terrified, then confused. Then something shifted in his face, like he was seeing himself differently for the first time. After that, it was small things. He'd suggest locations for photo walks, always thoroughly researched. He'd quietly help struggling members with composition. He created a shared document with everyone's equipment so we could borrow from each other. Never flashy, never trying to take charge, just helping. By spring, when elections came around, something surreal happened. Our outgoing president nominated Marcus, and the room erupted in agreement. I'll never forget his face. Pure shock mixed with this dawning realization that we all saw something in him he didn't see in himself. His acceptance speech, 20 seconds, max, voice still shaky. But he said something I think about all the time. I never tried to lead anyone. I just tried to help. I guess sometimes that's the same thing. Senior year, that same kid who hid behind a plant was running meetings, negotiating with sponsors, and had grown our club from 12 members to 40. Still soft-spoken, still blushed when talking to groups, but now people leaned in to listen because they wanted to hear what he had to say. Marcus taught me that leadership isn't about being the loudest voice in the room. Sometimes it's about being the one who notices what needs doing and quietly does it. The one who helps so consistently that when you need someone to follow, everyone's already looking their way. He still sits in the same corner spot, by the way, but nobody's hiding behind that plant anymore.